Guys, we're back for game 2. Simic Graft against Black-White Spirits. Right off the bat. Bone Splinters, that's exactly what I was looking for. Shrivel against his 2 Simic Initiates. Plague Rasulka is fine. I think Shrivel isn't quite as good. We'll take out the Sign in Blood. And it keeps happening. I think Plague Rasulka is better than an Arrest, because Arrest is a little awkward against Graft. Alright. Well, if we draw planes, this hand is absolutely phenomenal, and if we don't, it's still fine. Lead off with planes. Because we can draw planes, and what's it called? Put 3 spirits into play. Are we playing too many black sources? We'll take 1. He passes turn. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Really don't want to play this into Mana Leak. Chimeric Mass? Go. Chimeric Mass. It sucks that I pretty much have to let him tap out before I'm willing to cast this Mirror Crusader, but it's better than losing the Mirror Crusader to a Mana Leak. Oh my god, the combo is so real. Holy shit. Am I willing to lose my Mirror Crusader to a counterspell because I have Mirror Entity Hikari? Maybe it's better to lose Mirror Entity than Mirror Crusader? It can't be right. No, it is. I think the upside of running out Mirror Entity is a little better for me. Looks like he does not have interaction, so we will plow through for 3. Void Snare. Repeal? Sure, mate. That's what he was holding up this whole time? Holy shit. I could have been getting away with all sorts of shenanigans. Yeah, we'll take it. It's so unfortunate that Mana Leak is in this set. Yep, gets the counter. You know what's really good against those green creatures? Mirror Crusader. Wait, do we just want to attack first? Yeah, absolutely. Swing. Yeah, okay. I can get him 1 more point of damage. No. Okay. It's better to threaten having something. Mirror Crusader, bitch. It's too bad you don't have that repeal. Use the chimeric mass so I can replay it for more. Narcolepsy? Sure, Otherworldly Journey will make very quick work of that. It's probably going to be Grim Affliction Otherworldly Journey next turn. Scion of the Wild. Interesting. Upkeep, tap, draw. We have some choices here. We can attack with Mirror Entity, threatening to trade off with Gnarlid Pack and Scion. Though we can Otherworldly Journey if he does that. Yeah, we'll attack with Mirror Entity. Turn it into a 4/4, exile one of them. Yep, that's fine with me. I mean, I'm not blocking with Mirror Entity, not when I'm tapping out. Now, we're going to play Grim Affliction? Grim Affliction's an instant, right? We're going to play Otherworldly Journey now. Because Grim Affliction can proliferate the 1/1 counter that we get. Another Narcolepsy? Jesus Christ. Sure. This is fine. Chimeric Mass for 6 basically stops his attacks. We can also Grim Affliction to proliferate this up to a 7/7, which is pretty legit. The thing is, Narcolepsy isn't even that good. There's just so many good ways to deal with it. Sadly, I didn't get any of Kami of the Ancient Law, which is one of the really good cards in Spirits for dealing with this sort of shit. 3 cards in hand can't be too difficult. Bestial Wrath? Oh, Kavu. So it's a 7/7. That's cool. He's gonna pass here. I mean, we're still winning the attrition game. Upkeep, tap this, draw, Spectral Procession. We can Spectral and Grim Affliction, but then we don't have lands for Chimeric Mass. I think that's fine. Spectral's just so good with Mirror Entity. Air Servant. That's a good one. That's a really good question. Obviously, 2 counters on this, so this just nets out at a 4-3. Unless he wants to, well, he can't. So this is just a 4-3. Which pales in comparison to my spirits. We're going to be taking a lot of damage this turn, though, because we made that play. Kinda came into this knowing I would be. That's maybe too much damage. You attack. I made a mistake by playing Grim Affliction. I should have let Air Servant be. $11 down to 6. Pretty sure we block Kavu Primarch with one of them. And we take 4 down to 13 instead. 6, 7, 7, 14, 21. Ugh. I could have killed his Air Servant, but died the following turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swing in the air for 14. Oh, this is tapped. What happens if we animate Chimeric Mass and attack with everything? We threaten 7/7s on everything, so 7, 14, 21, he has to block with both. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 means that he doesn't have lethal on board. 12, 13, 2 more damage, but with green-blue that's not very likely. Thrive, I guess, is what we lose to? Alternatively, we play it safe. We keep the Chimeric Mass back and just attack with these 3. He only has to block with one of his creatures in our lid pack. He takes 7, 14 down to 4. We block Chimeric Mass on Kavu Primarch. He swings in with these 2, these 3, and these trade off. We take 8. I think we lose to more cards that way though. Yeah, alright, so we're going to animate Chimeric Mass as a 7/7 and swing-a-ding-a-ding. You have to block with Air Servant too. 7/7s. Now we pass. If he has Thrive, we lose. If he doesn't, we win. With 1 blue, I don't expect him to have 2 proliferate cards. Right, on to game 3. This dead drone's actually looking pretty good. Makes 2 jump blockers. Puppeteer Click has persist though. Actually, we're going to play Puppeteer Click instead of dead drone. See how that does. On the draw, this is fine. Guess we dropped that. Two lands, Pillory, Waxbane, Baku. Waxbane Baku is like the biggest card in this matchup. This card is what makes the blue-green matchup good for spirits. So I think we're going to keep this. Sadly, we only got one, or I think this would have been a much more one-sided match. Let's just show off the power of Waxbane Baku. Simic Initiate! Oh no. He might actually have a good hand. Hopefully we can find, well, he will have good Pillory targets with like Water Servant, Air Servant. Maybe we should be playing Arrest, mostly because his win conditions are fatties that don't graft. Gnarly Pack on 2. Sure. Got our third land. The question is, do we want to play Chimeric Mass on 2? He might repeal it again, which would be very good for me. I just don't think we need to. We're not going to be animating it next turn anyway. We can Pillory that, but I think we'll have better targets later. It does put a clock on him. I think we want to just get Waxbane Baku down and start the abuse. That is Waxbane Baku. Rampant Growth. Sure. Suddenly his Gnarly Pack on 2 play makes a lot more sense. I would have played Rampant Growth, but hey, this gets him 4 damage. I love you, Waxbane Baku. Nice fatties, yo. What happens if I tap them all the time? Plaxcaster Frogling is at this point the best play for him. Hopefully we don't see it. If we do, I'm actually tempted to Pillory it, just so we don't have to deal with the hexproof. Scion of the Wild is a 2/2. 2/2. Thank you. Just gonna play Ghostly Changeling here. We could also play Thief of Hope and start getting the drain down. Ghostly Changeling stops 2 damage, Thief of Hope basically does the same. We'll play Thief of Hope. Add our counter here, pass the turn. We can tap the Scion if he plays a creature pre-combat. Saving 3 damage I think is worth a Baku counter. Especially since we can reload pretty easily. Interesting. Thinking. Is it worth saving 2 life here? It might be. Yeah, I think it is. We'll tap that down. We'll take 2, down to 14. No shockers there. Celestia Guildmage in blue-green. Maybe he's splashing white, I don't know. Second Plains is like a gift from heaven, but not quite good right now, almost very good. You can Oblivion Ring the Guildmage, which doesn't seem great. You can play Ghostly Changeling threatening to pump and trade with Scion, or just block one of his 2/2s. That seems quite good. Let's get the drain going on, and get our counter. If he countered that, I wouldn't really give any cares about it. It would kind of suck, we'd take a lot more damage, but there have been worse things. Bestial Wrath is very good here for him. Kozilek's Predator, also very good for him. Yep, that's fine. Scion of the Wild has become enough of a threat that it's time to meet your pillory. It's just going to be Scion. If he attacks with anything else, I will snap block. I might even block the Scion if he just attacks with that. That opens the door for him to attack with his 2/2s next turn. So we're not saving that much damage by blocking Scion. Just attack with Scion and I take 6. Right? Yeah. Gnarly Pack as well? We'll block. Sure. Down to 9. One more land is probably just really good here. Moonlit Strider holding Baku. That's a very good stabilizer. Thief of Hope. Add a counter. Scion was I took 6. Oh. Yeah, I should be at 11. Sack the Eldrazi spawn for the wings. Max Main Baku tapping these two, I guess? Or we could just tap Scion in preparation for, I don't know. We have so many plays, but so does he. He only has 2 cards left though. It's a good sign. Looks like he's boarded out of Graft. That's very strange. Four mana for another Kozilek's Predator, maybe? It is a good con. What are you doing? Oh, making a Saproling. Oh, Kavu Primarch. I see. I see where this is going. This is going directly into land. Oh. Oh, it's still going into a pillory. Or an Oblivion Ring. Since he can't kick it anymore, if he gets it back, I'm pretty cool with it. Goodbye, Primarch. I will not miss you. I think we've just about stabilized. The biggest problem is Selesnya Guildmage at this point, but Mirror Entity is actually posing a very big threat. Pillory can start getting us a clock, Ghostly Changeling. 6 mana will really do me wonders. Tapping these two. You can get in 2 damage this turn, I suppose. Land, please. Thank you. Let's start with Ghostly Changeling. I think his card in hand is land anyway. Thief, drain, add counter, gain 1. Pillory on the Scion. And pass the turn. Make a 1/1. Sure. Take your 1 during your upkeep. Good man. You can't. Block here, block here. Our Moonlit Strider can get back our Ghostly Changeling if we wanted to. Could have also sacked it to get back another Ghostly Changeling. 1/4 is really good at stopping Kozilek's Predator though. You may want it to get back Mirror Entity. Spectral Procession and Mirror Entity back again. Gonna play Mirror Entity this turn and Chimeric Mass for 3. Mirror Entity first to play around Mana Leak. Or Chimeric Mass for 2, I guess. And add counter, gain a life. This is game 3. Chimeric Mass as a 2/2 is just fine. It saves our Baku. Up. And we'll pass turn. Make 2 Saprolings. 2? Okay, thank you. Baku taps these 2. Saprolings attack, block, block, block. Take 1. Pretty cool with this. This is why I love the Spirits deck. Like, he's playing a really aggressive tokens thing. He's also playing a Graph thing. just see the power of the attrition game that the black-white deck has. Baku's going to tap these two. We have no good attacks. Swamp's not bad. Any land's not bad with Mirror Entity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We attack with everything. He's forced to block all of them with Saprolings, or Eldrazi spawned. He swings back for 6. Or we can just play Spectral and wait another turn. I like the Spectral and wait another turn. It feels like we lose to less things that way. No. Mirror Entity is the shit. Yeah, sure. Now our spirits are all 3/3s. Everything we have is a 3/3. Because Mirror Entity's fucking awesome. He can't even really attack into me. Narcolepsy on Moonlit Strider? Sure. We can sack it, get a spirit back. But for now we'll keep it as a blocker. Narcolepsy on, I don't know, Mirror Entity? No, no way. Kinda want to kill it, don't you? It's still a good game. He swings with everything because he's dead next turn anyway. Sack Moonlit Strider. Pro blue. So your enchantment drops off, and we get our Ghostly Changeling back. He has no reach and no cards in hand. Yeah, GG. Alright. The black-white spirits, everybody. We did get to showcase spirits more than Mirror Entity, which I appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Have a great day.